Welcome everyone. Good morning. I am Karin Braxton and I am coming to you live from Bozeman, Montana. It is a very, very sunny day here. It's in the 70s. It's supposed to get up to 80 today, and then we're going to get a cold spell tomorrow. It's supposed to get really high winds today. I'm going to see if I can find myself on my iPad. Oh, good. That was fast today. So let's find myself on my iPad. Turn off the volume so it doesn't interfere with the broadcast. So that's great. So let's see. Tell us where you're coming and watching from. I see you there, Brenda. Good morning from Illinois. And let's see, who else do we have? Kathy, good morning. Yes, it is a very sunny Bozeman, Montana. I have these enormous windows in my studio here, and usually for my videos, I can keep the shades open when that's a workstation for me. And it's in the morning. It is so sunny. I have to bring the blinds down. But today it's so sunny that I had to, it's starting to change locations. I had to pull the blinds a little bit. Thank you for sharing, Stacy. Appreciate that so much. And I have some giveaways for those of you who share. Now, the last time I did my craft along last month, this is the August craft along Facebook Live free class. Last month, I said anyone who shared would receive a package of gems. Well, I meant to say anyone who shared would be in a drawing, but instead I sent out 30 packages of gems. And it was quite an operation. Today, I am giving away 3 packages of gems. And for anyone who shares, your name will be entered in a drawing, and then I will post it and you will get some gems. Thank you. But please, good morning, Cheryl. Good to see you there in Oklahoma. Thank you for sharing. And whenever you share, just like Cheryl just did, she wrote shared, because sometimes the comments are hidden, the shares are hidden, and I can't see those. So one thing I'm giving away is these. I have a package of these glow-in-the-dark gems from last Halloween. They were so popular, sold out right away. So one lucky person's going to get those. Another package of these great sequins, these pastel sequins. I have used a ton of that. And then a package of metallic gold, silver, copper, and brass gems. That will be for 3 lucky people who share and whose name goes into a drawing. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. We are in our, let me set that aside. We are in our last week of designer series paper. There are some great papers. Let's see, today we are using the Full of Life. A lot of the Full of Life. Now, I don't think we're using all of it. We're using some of the zinnia too. But so I've been trying to emphasize these papers because 15% is it's almost a $3 savings. So that's really neat. Anyway, this is the last week of that. And it's the last week of redeeming your bonus coupons. So I've had quite a few customers this week place orders and give me their coupon codes. Also this morning, Stampin' Up! Announced, well, first of all, we are 1 week, well, it's actually about 8 days away from the mini catalog. So I can show you the cover of it. Good morning, Becky. I'm glad you finally got those gems. They were sort of lost, weren't they? So this starts September 4th, and it is fabulous. And it is so much prettier. Things in person are prettier than you will find in the catalog, I think. I think the catalog's really nice, but they're really nice. I've really enjoyed playing. Made a lot of swaps, sent those all in. Also next, on September 4th, we'll be getting some new kits. The Halloween kit sold out already. It's coming back, but not until November. I still have 2 of those left. If anyone, those that can be cash and carried. And something we're going to be able to cash and carry starting September 5th is the scrapbooking kits. And this is one. it's the Halloween memories, and the kits, I'm not sure, because this is something that Stampin' Up! Has sort of gotten from close to my heart. They purchased some of the products, and then the rights to use others, and a lot of the demonstrators came over to Stampin' Up. But anyway, so this is one that's coming out. You'll be able to see all these things online starting next week. So this looks really neat. I printed out the directions for it. It looks like a really fun. I plan to get that right away. Alrighty. So the way the craft along works for today is I will do 3 cards, just like sometimes I do 2 and sometimes I do 3. Good morning, Pam. So I will be doing 3 cards today, and I'm going to be using the Happiest Day stamp for all 3. Now you can use any stamp you'd like, but if you make a purchase from me, I should have brought the kit over. I got the kits all made. Let me just go get those for a second. I have them made right over here. Sort of blocked in. Okay, I am back. So for the kit, you will get 6 card kits to make. You have 3 cards and 2 of each. So it's like a Stamp-A-Stack almost. And then you will get 3 PDFs that are printed out. So they're all printed for you. And then I will send the 6 cards. Plus, if you spend $40, you get the cards. If you spend $50 or more, you get the gems that go with it. And the gems are the shiny sequins from the Xenia pack. I think they're just perfect for the paper today. So everything is cut and embossed, die cut if there's any die cutting. You use your own. So we have 6 cards, and they're all in this kit. And then I send that out in the mail for you. So all you have to do is place an order. And it's really fun. I really enjoyed this kit. There wasn't too much last month. I did the seashell one, and there was a ton of die cutting, a ton. And this one was not. This one is really pretty and easy and not too much die cutting. So, but you can use your own stamps if you don't have this set, or you can order it. Alrighty, I think that's it. So let's see if there are any questions. Be sure you type those in the chat. Alrighty, I am Karin Braxton coming to you live today. And what is today? I don't even know. The 26th or 27th. I think it's the 27th. I'm not sure, of 2024. Anyway, I have a class coming up. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. It's this Thursday. Let's turn the camera down. You can see the cards. Okay, there we go. There's my host code. So we are doing Changing Leaves, which is an online exclusive. And that class is Thursday. And we make 5 cards. You get paper, you're getting ribbon, you're getting embellishments. These are gems, they're metal gems. These are 3 of the 5 cards. We have a couple that are fun folds. Easy fun folds. I only do easy fun folds, so. And that Changing Leaves is still unavailable until next week, and then it's coming back. But aren't they pretty? Very, very fun cards. And so anyway, I still have 1 spot left in person, and I could send at least 2 or 3 more kits to go. Okay, I'll set that aside. And we're going to start. So this is the stamp, Happiest Day. And again, let's see, there we go. No, let me see if I can see the comments. Hi, Ann Bowman. Oh, good to see you from Ithaca. Oh, how fun. Ann was just here this weekend. We had a wonderful weekend with Ann and her 2 sons. My husband and I were in college with Ann. We've known her for a long, long time. And so she was visiting her sons and grandchildren in Ithaca. I know she's from Ithaca, and she was visiting her children from Missoula, and she flew out of Bozeman Airport. So that's the first card we're making today. And these are the gems that we're using. These are the ones that you will get if you place an order that's $50 or more. So, okay. The pack of paper that we're using is from the Full of Life, and oh my goodness, it is such a beauty, and this is one of those that's 15% off. You've seen me use it before, and it is fun. And you know what, quite honestly, it was one when I first saw it, I thought, you know, that's really not me very much. But I have loved it. This is my third pack of it. So, and it was perfect for some of these cards today. So I've used it on 2 of the cards. The first card says, "You make me feel like glitter in the sun." And I added, you can see that little glimmer paper. I love I meant to get more. We have glimmer paper in the annual catalog. You can see, and it doesn't shed like old glitter paper. This is glimmer, and this is peach pie. So we have, it's all in the in colors, so it's in the annual catalog. I'm not sure what page it's on. Anyway, so our first card goes like this. It's quite easy. I'm going to set those aside, and we're going to start with the black base, and that is 5.5 by 8.5. Remember all of our directions. I have already typed those up, and they will be available to you. It takes me about 5 minutes, and they'll be on on my channel, my Facebook channel, as soon as I'm finished. So these are all the things that we're going to need. We're using, I'm going to put that right there. These are all the parts and pieces, and then the glimmer paper is 1 by 3 3/4. If you want to take a screenshot of that, you can. It doesn't tape to that, so I just had to move it. You can take a screenshot if you want, or you can just wait until the directions are on afterwards. So anyway, it's very fun and quite easy. So let's put these all together. I am using the Radiating Stitches dies. This is an online exclusive. Online exclusives are not in the catalog. You just go to stampingup.com, or you go to my website, karinscrafts.stampingup.net, and you type in whatever you're looking for. If you're looking for online exclusives, you can go to the section like that. These have been in the catalog. These have been available online now for the last maybe 1.5 years. They're great. Love them a lot. Something it would be a nice thing to have for sure. Okay, so let's pull up these things for a minute, and then we'll do our stamping. You need 2 of the white, so I have 1 white for the front and 1 white for the inside. Whenever I do this for a class, I always try to, whenever there's 2 whites, I try to make them the same size so people don't get confused. One is going to go inside and one is going to go outside. Alrighty, just like that, we'll put that there. And we're going to move those aside for a second and bring in our little silicone mat. You know me, I like to have I don't like to have things get sticky, and so I use my silicone mat because the adhesive will not stick to that. And I do not like to get my paper or my glass mat under here. I don't like to get it sticky. So I use my silicone mat. It's great. You can nothing will stick to this. I mean, not the glue, Tombow glue won't, or your tape runners or anything. Okay, and now we're going to take our little glitter paper. And when I was looking at the paper, I was looking at the different colors that would have glimmer. And I thought, oh, this is perfect for this paper. So these papers are 6 by 6. These little, and I am just going to pick a spot right there. I'm going to pick a line and keep it down. There it goes, just like that. So we have that, and then we'll put this on, and then we'll do a stamping. Okay, and let's see. I'm going to put that right there because we're going to do our stamping on that. We're going to take this little, and we have, this is 3 3/4. We just have we have 1/4 of an inch from each edge, okay? And there, we'll set that aside, and now we can do our stamping. So I'm going to put that right there, and we're going to get our radiating stitches right there. We'll put that. Also the, if you don't have that, maybe, I also did some on the deckled edge. This is really nice too. It works really just perfectly. So all those will be, I already have that all typed up for you. And we are going to do our stamping. I'm going to bring in my little piercing mat that I've cut in half. So there we go. I can see that we have this little thing is getting in your way a little bit. There we go. And it is a little bit far from me, but let's see if I can pull it a little closer to me. Here we go. I'm going to get my black ink. I was just cleaning the cover of my black ink before the video, and it's already black again. I was trying really hard not to get my fingers all full of the ink, and it didn't do. I mean, it cleaned it, and then I got inky again. So okay, we're gonna do the glitter one. We're gonna do this. Keep this nice and straight, and you make me feel like glitter in the sun. Isn't that pretty? Just as simple as can be. And I'm gonna clean that on my chamois. Then we're going to come in with our Black Momento again, and we're going to stamp a dragonfly. Oh, it looks like I got a little smudge right there. I'm gonna see if I can cover up that smudge with my dragonfly tail. I did pretty well there, that's good. And we're gonna close that up before we get inky again. And this card is just as simple as can be. There are two, well, I better, let's see, we have two parts that are going to fill that in. And the inside is, we're gonna do that too. We're gonna put that right here. We're gonna, thinking of you today and every day is going to be the inside. We're going to use Melon, Mambo, and Pumpkin Pie for our, let me see if I can find some scratch paper here. Oh, we'll just use this envelope for scratch paper, I guess, because I don't have any right handy to work on. We've got Pumpkin Pie and Melon Mambo. I think we're going to use the Melon Mambo for our inside. So I don't want to open up that black again and get my fingers even messier. So we'll do this. I'm going to put this on the inside, thinking of you today and every day. Isn't that a nice little sentiment? This is, all of these stamps are from the from this set. And we're going to, oh, I meant to do that. I meant to do this in black, but we'll just have to open up the black and do it. So we have that, okay. So remember, any of you who are sharing, those of you who share, make sure you, please tell, oh, that's a little bit, but it'll be okay. It's a little bit lighter. I should use two hands like I always tell my students to do. Okay, so now on our, we're going to take our orange, is going to the pumpkin pie, is going to get stamped right there. And now it's sort of tricky on the bigger stamp. This one, the wings sort of go up like that. You have to, there we go. And that's the inside of our card. We'll do the same thing right here. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna actually pull it a little closer so I can see it a little better. There, that's better. And then we're going to do the same thing with the pumpkin pie. The pumpkin pie one is a little bit like that. And there we have it. We have a sort of a two-tone dragonfly. We were, well, I was out we were out by our pond this week with Anne and our friend Anne and her children, her grandchildren rather, and her boys. But I didn't see a lot of dragonflies. When in July we had a big hatch of dragonflies, and they were just everywhere out by our pond. Okay, now we're gonna add this little piece to our black. Anytime you're adhesive doesn't start, I just rub it on there like that. You can also take your thumb, do it that way. And get that nice and even. And we're going to set that aside. We're going to put this over here. And we are close to being finished. We're going to put this on with one of our little dimensional pieces that are like this. I like to cut them up. I know some of you are probably going, oh my gosh, that's a lot of dimensionals, but it's really fast and easy, and I absolutely love these. So I just keep a little dish, and I cut them once in a while. I just cut them, or as I need them. If I need a big one, so there we go. And now our inside of our card goes like this. This is really one of the most fun stamps that I have used in a long time. It's not hard, it's easy, it's pretty. I love the sentiments and I love the images, and I think this paper works beautifully with it. And now we can put our gems on. My package of gems is sort of a mess. I have 2 packages going here because I ran out of the green. We're going to use the I use the oh, I don't know what color it is. It doesn't tell us. It looks sort of like a peach pie, but we're going to use the pinkish ones on this one. So we use the peach color right there. We'll use the pink ones on this card. I love my Take Your Pick tool. It's perfect for picking up your gems. Make a little triangle, let's see, put it down here maybe, like this. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna move this other one up. I'm gonna take my piercing end, I'm just gonna move that up so it's a little better triangle. And there is our card. And if you want, you could add Wink of Stella. This may, it won't, you can add a little, so it adds glitter automatically. I love my Wink of Stella. I meant to get a new one to because they don't refill, you just get a new one. So, okay, there we go. And that is our first card for our craft along. How do you like that? Thinking of you today and every day. Looks like I have a little bit of ink right up there. If I had noticed at first, I would have trimmed it off, but now that it's on, this is a mono eraser. I'm going to try to erase that ink part of it. I'm probably making more of a mess. I think I'm making more of a mess. I might just leave it like that. Okay, there's our first card. Let's set that aside. And that was from the Full of Life designer paper. So let me set that aside. Our second card from Happiest Day is going to be this one. Again, I use the Full of Life paper. It has all of these colors, and that paper is on sale. The number is 163357. It's 6 by 6, and I believe it is like around $10. So here's the card that we're going to make. This is going to be an easy fun fold. It has a flap like this, and it has a brand new designer, brand new mini catalog Forever Plaid 3D. It's one of these really huge embossing folders. I love it. It is really a spectacular. We can't order this yet until September 4th, but I thought I wanted to give you a sneak peek. Now, I want you to tell me something here before I start making it. So I made it like this with the, let me see once how that's looking. Hey, Carla, thank you very much for your compliment. This sun is Daffodil Delight, and I just did it all in yellow. Then this morning I thought, the dragonfly's in black, the words are in black, everything's in black. Should I do it like that? What do you think? Black sun rays or yellow sun rays? Which one do you think? Black or yellow? You tell me. And then we're going to stamp it on this one, okay? Here's one that I stamped. I don't like this one, but I stamped this one with the pumpkin pie center, and I don't like that. So, okay, we're going to set those aside. So we've got our bits and pieces. If you want to take a screenshot, you're welcome, or you can wait until the end. This is a single card base, just like that. So you're all voting now on the black raised or the yellow raised. Okay, and then this is the embossing piece that I already did. It's 4 inches by 5 1/4. Do you see how that plaid is? It is so, what I love these gigantic, they fit beautifully in our machines, and you can put 2, we have some in our main catalog. We have a couple, I think we have 3 new ones coming out in the mini catalog. But when you put them in here, so I put it in there like this. You can actually put 3 pieces of cardstock, or not 3, 2, like this. And then you close it up. And remember, whenever you're embossing, always put your creased end in first, never the open, the creased. Okay? And I do like this black. Do you see how Stampin' Up put that black line right there? And that's to help us line it up. So, but anyway, they're great. I really like these new folders a lot. I hope they keep making them, and they're just maybe a tad bit more expensive, not too expensive. Okay, and then we have our our little flap. This is Berry Burst. This is the color that was brought back, and our inside is the little deco label. You can use anything. Some designer paper. Again, this one is it has Melon, Mambo, and Berry Burst in it. And then we have a circle from, that one's a little bit smudgy. These are from the Spotlight on Nature. Really nice set of dies. Okay, this is going to be a birthday card. And so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to use the black rays or the yellow rays like that? What have you told me? Let's see. Thank you for sharing, Kelly. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Hey, Jane. Good to see you. Yeah, I think you're in Wisconsin, right? Pam says yellow. I think we have mostly yellow. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. And your name, those of you who share, your names will go in a drawing. So that will, and then I will be giving away some gems this time. Not 30 like I did last time, but 3. I'll pick it. We'll pick a name, and we'll do it that way. Oh my goodness! Last time, I literally 30 pieces of mail, and almost every piece needed 2 stamps because of the thickness. So anyway, but it was fine. I love doing it. It was fun, but it was a little bit overwhelming. Okay, I've already embossed this. So whenever we have an embossing, I don't really, you can use Tombow glue on this like that, and a lot of people do that, but I don't like to get messy, so this is my way. I like to just put it right on my base, and this is the base of my card. So I'm just leaving it a little bit away from the edges. And then I'm gonna put it on. Either side looks good. I don't know which is the side, which one is supposed to be, because they're both great. There we go. Isn't that pretty? You can see that. It's just a single base because our flap is going to be the other part of it. So this part is going to go on here like that. And I'm just going to put that on. And I just made this, I just sort of made it up. The size 3 1/4. I've done lots of flap cards. Some of you have done that too. And I just decided to sort of measure there we go, just like that. I measured, I measured one of these round circles. That's what I did. I measured across, and so I knew I wanted it to be at least 3 1/4, and that's what I did. So let's see if you are still voting. I see another, hey, Gail. Gail said black. Thanks for sharing, Anne Louise. Your package went out. And Diane said black. I don't know. We have a lot of yellows and a lot of blacks. So this is going to be our inside for stamping. This is our outside for our flap. So we're just going to put this. This is just 1/4 of an inch smaller than the actual flap. So we'll put those down there. And now we're ready to do some stamping. Okay, let's bring in our little mat. And we're going to do some stamping on our circle. We'll do the same thing. Anne Louise said black. Gail said black. Diane said black. Kelly said shared. Yellow, yellow. Kathy, Stacy. Hey, Janet, Clark. Hey, Janet, thank you for your order yesterday. And I really appreciate it. Would you take a look at one of my emails that I sent yesterday? Because you get free BOGO. So you get to choose BOGO for the amount of your sales. And so give me about 5 or 6 things that you would like from the BOGO. And I can put that in the mail for you tomorrow. Okay, we're going to do our words first. You're the best. And we're going to do these in black. Glad you were on here, Janet, so you're the best. We're gonna put that right there. Such a great set. Isn't that a great word? You're the best. Okay, now we're gonna do our dragonfly again. We're gonna just put him right like this, coming down from the top. Give it a nice press. And now we're going to do our sun. I don't know, but I think I'll fill in the dragonfly while you're still voting. Do we want black rays like this, or do we want yellow rays like this one? Which one? So we're going to do, what are we going to do here? We're going to do Melon, Mambo, and Berry Burst. We're going to do that combination. So we'll do our, and it doesn't make any difference which you do first or which you do where. We could do it just the opposite. We can do it that way. So the thing you want to be aware of is the way of do you see how that sort of curves up? And that's going to fit in there like that. We'll do Berry Burst on the top. Put that in like that. Usually I would pull it over a little bit closer to me, and it looks like I got some ink right there. And we're going to put our Melon Mambo. We're going to put a gem right over that, I think. So we're going to put our, there we go. Now, if you do not like the way that there's a little bit of white space right there, you can take your blender. This is a blender palette. This is in our annual catalog. We've had these forever. You could take a marker and color that in, but I'm just going to I'm going to sort of move the ink over there like that, and it'll sort of fill that in, and you won't even see it, and you can clean it. You can do that. It would be nicer with a marker, but not a big deal. Okay, close that up for now. And now the sun, let's see what you're saying. Sun, yellow rays, black. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. I think we'll try black rays this time. Or we could try orange rays with a yellow center. That might, but I think we'll just do the black, just because we can. And then we'll do yellow. So that'll give you an idea. There we go. And now the yellow is right here. Set that aside. This is Daffodil Delight. We're going to fill that in. I am sorry if I didn't count the numbers of blacks and yellows very well. There we go. I think it looks great. And we still have that little smudge right there, but I'm going to put a little gem, a little sequence, and I think it'll be okay. And let's see what we're having on the inside. We're doing wishing you the happiest birthday. We're going to, where did I put my inside? Here it is. I'm going to put that right there. So we're going to do our wishing you the happy birthday. I love this. This birthday stamp is really a nice one, I think. Wishing you the happiest birthday. And there we have it. Just like that. And now we're going to put these little corners. These are little, I'm gonna pick up my cover of my, so I tried to have sort of a berry burst shirt today. And I don't really have a berry burst, but I have a Melon Mambo. So that's about as close as I could get, I thought. And let's see, we're going to do berry burst. So I've got these little corners right here. We'll just put them down like that. They're like little arrows, and they would be nice for scrapbooking. How many of you are excited about the scrapbooking supplies and stamps that are coming out? I started by scrapbooking, and I made, I don't know how many, I probably made 50 scrapbooks in my lifetime. Loved it. I love card making and scrapbooking, so I'm going to have to start doing that. I'm pretty far behind, actually. So we'll move that aside. And so it will be good to get back into scrapbooking, I think. Got to set that there. I'm actually looking forward to those kits that are coming out. They're maybe a little bit pricier than I was expecting. I'm not sure how much they are, but I suspect that they're going to be a little pricey. But because they're all designed for us. Okay, and now let's see. Let's put our little piece on. We're going to put this on with a dimensional. So I'm going to get my little dish out. I think I'll just cut this one in half like that. That should do it. And put that there. Our card is almost finished. So you want to make sure you put your words on straight with a circle. You want that to be right in the middle. And now we're going to put some gems on that. Pick that up, and let's see, where are my gems? Maybe this one, I think we will, I wonder if we should try yellow. We could try that. That might be okay. Let's see if that'll cover that up. The pink would probably be better, but maybe we'll just pick out the yellow. See what that looks like. Oh, I think it looks, no, we'll pull it up and put it back. If you take this part of it and you can get underneath it, and you can always lift them up to rearrange it. Maybe we'll use a small one right there. I think that's probably better. Just like that, covered up that little smudge. And we're going to put some more of the big ones right over here on the top corner. There we go, a little bit. And there is our card. We can add a little bit of Winkestella right here in the sun. So what do you think? Do you like, how do you feel now about this? Do you like the black rays or the yellow rays? Which is your favorite of the two? Pretty much the cards are the same, except for the sun. Wishing you the happiest birthday. Card number 2. There we go. So, and remember, if you would like these card kits, you will get enough for 6 cards, and 2 of each, 3 different designs, and if with the purchase, any purchase of $40 gets you the 6 card kits. Any purchase of $50 or more, you get the gems included, plus all the directions and everything. Oops, I think I forgot to do that. Okay, here we have our next card, our last card. So this one I use Granny Apple Green. This one I use Lemon Lime Twist. And this designer paper is from the pretty Zinnia. The Zinnia paper is not on sale, but it has some great papers for Halloween, I think. I was looking for an orange, and it was perfect for that. So I didn't bring it out here, but anyway, these are, let me see if I can get my hands cleaned off a little bit better. We've got some Zinnia paper or white inside. and then our white outside. And both of these are 3 3/4 by 5. This one I die cut with the Everyday Details, I think it's called. I think that's what it's called. Okay, and one of those on the inside. Okay, and let's see, let's put this together and then we'll do our stamping. So what we're going to do first is we'll put our black, we'll just get that all out of our way, and then we'll come to do our stamping. So our base is just a regular side folding base, 5.5 by 8.5, like that. It opens to the side. That's probably my favorite, but a lot of people like the top folding better. But I have a drawer full of bases cut, and I have both. So, okay, and now the inside of our card is going to go inside, of course, just like that. And there we go. Pull that up. I probably could have put that one on just like that. We're going to do a little snip on that because this one is actually 4 inches, I think. That was not very straight. There we go, we'll do that. So there's part of that pretty zinnia paper. That has been a great seller for sure. There we go, just like that, and we can still do some stamping. Now we're going to do our, so you have to cut this into your regular 3 3/4 by 5, and then you die cut that, and I already did that. Now there are 2 ways you could do it. You could do it, put that zinnia paper down, and then you could pop this up so there's dimension like that. That would be a way of doing it. Should we do that? I didn't do it on this one, but we could do it on that. I think that might be a fun little twist on this. We could do that. But we'll put this down first. And this is not the way I did it, but the way I did it was I glued it on like that. Okay, so it's flat. But we're going to do it just a little differently. So I'm going to give you a little example of how you can sort of change it up. I'm just sort of thinking about this on the fly. So we better do our stamping first, though. So let's do that. You're all probably saying that to me. You're saying, stamp, you forgot to stamp. We have to do that. That would not work with our dimensionals on there. Okay, we're gonna stamp a dragonfly and cut that out. And then the birthday sentiment, we're gonna stamp that. Everything is going to be in Black Momento again, which I'll tell you what, it's really hard to keep your hands clean with black ink. Okay, and this one is going to come right to the bottom. There we go. Wishing you the happiest birthday. Yeah, that would have also worked with You're the Best. And what did I put on the inside of this one? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Wishing you the we could do You're the Best on here. We'll do that. You're the best. There we go. And let's see, now we're going to just set that aside for a moment and do our dragonflies. Let's do a black one first and a black stamp. I love this set. I don't know, it's so funny because I didn't even really order it until later on. I'm going to do 2 of them just in case we make a mistake. We don't have to come back to it. Okay, and but it's really, I think it's a good go-to set. Okay, now our wings are going to be out of lemon, lime, and granny apple. So we're going to do the lemon lime first in the big wings. It doesn't make any difference which order you do, but we want to make sure you get that going up. Doesn't even look like a granny apple. I wonder if I didn't clean this very well. It looks like it had a little red on there yet. So let's try this other one, see if it's a little better. Yeah, that's a lot better, isn't it? See, I didn't clean it. I mean, I cleaned it, but it still had some of the Mambo on from before. Now, you could do, you know, I could do the same color down there, and that one's still usable, I guess. It's not great, but this one we're gonna do this other one in the Granny Apple. Don't you love our Stamping Up color names? I love the alliteration. It's so fun. So fun to say these things like Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do to fix that other one, I think I'm going to stamp that one. I'm going to stamp it in the, let's see what happens. It's pretty dark. It almost looks like an olive with the red, but we're going to have the other one to use. So that's good. Okay, we're going to close those up. And now we're going to put that aside, and we're going to cut this out. I meant to actually cut these before, and there we have another black mark. That is, I know, Kathy Wilkerson, you're on here watching, and where is my, there we go. And I know the other day in class you said, how does that all that black stuff get on us? And it just does, doesn't it? Okay, let's get our dimensionals out, and we're going to use quite a few of these because we want them to stay nice and popped up. Get some on the side, and I'm going to put some right there. I like to keep the dimensionals around the circle because that'll just give it a little depth to it. Like that. Okay, that's a lot of dimensionals. Okay, now we're going to take your pick tool and poke those off, peel those off. And this is the way I do it. You can also bend your finger, your thumbnail into it and just pull them off like that. If you don't like to use the take your pick, I just take the little backings, keep them on here like this, and then I just put them in the wastebasket next to me. Just peel them off like that, and then they don't end up on the floor all over the house. Once in a while, they still do. I still had one on the bathroom floor this morning. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Anyway, so I'm going to stand up. And there we go. Isn't that nice? Now, do you see that nice little depth? Okay. And now we're going to put our little... I'm going to have to fussy cut this because I totally forgot to do that ahead of time. I meant to, but no problem. It's not hard. And we're going to just fussy cut it like this. We're going to leave a little bit of white space. We're going to turn our paper rather than our scissors. So turn your paper like I'm doing like that. And it'll be just almost finished. I'm gonna put a little glitter Wink of Stella on here. I think that would be good. Make it a little sparkly. Okay, there we go. This is the only one. The rest of them were flat. Okay, we're gonna pop that up with some dimensionals again. So bring these out. If you have your mini dimensionals, that would be good. Well, let's just put one right there and one right there. I think that'll be fine. And so we're going to put this one going this direction, and we're going to add a little Wink of Stella. So there we go. And now some gems. So I have these, just a few of these green ones left. We're going to use the lemon lime, and I'm going to have to cover up some space, some little black marks there. And we're going to put a couple other ones. We're going to put another big one up here, and a second one right there. And there is our card. Here is our other card. We have dragonflies going in opposite directions. And we have a smudge right there. So we're going to see if we can cover that one up too with another dimensional. We're going to add 5 on this one then. There we go. Alrighty, that is it. Which was your favorite card today? Did you like this one? Or this one? Or the first one with the glitter paper? So which was your favorite today? And if you like the video, please share it with your friends and tell me that you shared. Whoops, it goes like this. There we go. Those are the 3 cards for the craft along. So if you order from me, you will be getting the kit, and you will get 2 for this one, 2 for this, and 2 for that. That's it. Let's turn the camera back up. There we go. Oh, Kathy said they're all terrific. Thank you. And Kelly, yours was the glitter paper. Oh, well, thank you so much for voting, ladies. Alrighty, so don't forget, last week of redeeming your coupons, Carla liked all of them, but the second one with the flap was your favorite. Okay, I like that one too. Don't forget, 15% off. Now, I think a couple papers like the Country Woods is sold out, and it's coming back, but it won't be in time for the sale. Today's paper, the Full of Life, that one is normally $12.50, and it's $10.62 if you're in the United States. If you're in another country, it's a different price. So, okay, and that is it. Don't forget to redeem those bonus coupons this last week, and then next week I will have a sneak peek for you. It'll next Tuesday when I come to you. It'll be September 2nd. I hope you all have a wonderful Labor Day. We don't have any plans, which is sort of nice. We're not going anywhere, doing anything, so that'll be great. It's sort of nice to have nothing. Anyway, so then the new catalog starts September 4th, and it will get busy, busy, busy. If you still need a new catalog, a mini catalog, if you haven't received one, let me know. Send me a text or a message or an email, and let me know, and I'll put one in the mail for you. Okay, and that is it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Karin Braxton, and I am so happy to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator if you don't have one. And I will see you next Tuesday. Thank you very much, and have a great Labor Day. Bye-bye.